Hello and welcome back to Sax Wizard. My name's Michael and my aim on this channel is to help you improve every day on the saxophone. So if you like free saxophone lessons, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a really great exercise to spice up your scale practice. Scale practice can get really stale and boring, so hopefully this exercise will add some spice back into your practice. The exercise actually combines chord tone practice with scale practice, allowing you to be a lot more efficient with your practice time, as well as getting super familiar with the chord and its associated scales. We're going to use the D major scale as an example in this video. The notes for a D major scale are D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, and C sharp. Now, as a beginner, we might play our D major scale from D to D over 1 or 2 octaves. Playing scales from the root to the root and back again is obviously fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's quite a basic way to practice your scales. If we want to fully internalize our D major scale from every possible angle and really get it ingrained into our muscle memory, then we need to take our scale practice to the next level. And that's where this exercise comes in. The great thing about this exercise is that it allows you to memorize your chord tones at the same time as practicing your scales, which is super useful for improvising. The chord tones for a D major chord are D, F sharp, A, and C sharp. That's the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. And you'll need to know these chord tones for the exercise. Okay, so with that being said, grab your saxophone and let's jump straight into it. Start by playing the D major scale ascending from the root to the root, so D up to D as you would normally. Next, play the D major scale ascending from the 3rd to the 3rd, so F sharp up to F sharp. You'll notice that this is our Phrygian mode. Now play the D major scale ascending from the 5th to the 5th, so A up to A. You'll notice that this is our Mixolydian mode. Finally, play the D major scale ascending from the 7th to the 7th, so C sharp up to C sharp. You'll notice that this is our Locrian mode. For the second half of the exercise, we're going to play the descending version of what we've just played. This time, play the D major scale descending from the root to the root, so D down to D. Next, play the D major scale descending from the 7th to the 7th, so C sharp down to C sharp, again our Locrian mode. Now play the D major scale descending from the 5th to the 5th, so A down to A, again our Mixolydian mode. And finally, play the D major scale descending from the 3rd to the 3rd, so F sharp down to F sharp, again our Phrygian mode. And now we can combine the whole exercise smoothly together without any pauses. To start with, you can break up the exercise into those smaller parts. Remember to use a metronome when you practice. This will highlight any weak areas that you may have. It's amazing how this exercise highlights the smallest weaknesses that you do have. Most people can play a D major scale up and down without thinking, but when you have to start and finish on different chord tones, it really helps you learn the scale more intimately and ingrain it into your muscle memory. If you want to take this exercise to the next level, then pick a random jazz standard and go through all the chords in the song using this exercise. I promise you'll start to know your scales and chord tones inside out if you do this exercise regularly. If you did enjoy the video today, make sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this one. As always, thanks for listening and see you next time.